Hi guys, hope you all had a great week. For me, it was a very good week and a very positive one indeed because I not only got my my tenth payout now. I think I'm beginning to lose count. Yeah, my first four-figure payout actually, and then I also crossed my last week. I showed that I had one account in phase two and two accounts in phase one. The one in phase two was my Bogo account that I received from crossing my current challenge now. That's the 25k account. That's from getting my current 25k funded account. Yeah, so I was able to cross that Bogo account also this week. So, but it's for some reason it's beginning to take time for FundedNext to deliver a funded account. I don't know what's going on with them. I hope that things are not beginning to go south with them. Yeah, because usually I'll get my funded account within 24 hours. Yeah, most of the time before I wake up in the morning, I already have my funded account. Or if it takes too long, maybe within that morning, after crossing the challenge account, the phase two challenge account, you get your funded account. But now it's over 24 hours and it's almost over 48 hours. I think it's over 48 hours already. And I'm still yet to receive my funded account, my 25k funded account. That's from the Bogo offer. So I just, I don't want to be thinking about that because I know there are a lot of us that have huge investments in FundedNext. I just hope that they are still strong and maybe it's just a more precautionary way to confirm that you actually traded right before giving the funded account. Yeah, but I have a pending funded account with it's pending 25k funded account. Very important to mention the figure with FundedNext, and everything is looking good. I this week I crossed with the trade that I have on my thumbnail. I crossed my phase one. I had two phase one accounts last week and one phase two. So I crossed that phase two and I moved one of the phase one account. This week I moved one of the phase one account to phase two. And I think I have one other account. I'll show everything. It's beginning to blow up in my head because I think I have a total of four 25k accounts. Yeah, two funded. One is funded currently. I'm waiting for the second funded account. And I have two in challenge. Those two are in challenge. One is in phase one, and the other is in phase two. Yeah, so that's four. And remember, I bought these new two accounts, these two challenge accounts during the Abogo offer. So if I'm able to cross this challenge, my challenge with these two accounts, that's the one that has one in phase two and the other in phase one. If I can cross those two challenges, I'll be receiving two more 25k accounts to bring my total of 25k accounts into six. As it stands now, it's four, so that could become six. And I already said what I was going to do about it in my last video. I said I was going to merge them into 50k accounts, so there are three 50k accounts. Hopefully, if I cross the challenge account. Okay, so that's it for my accounts. For the week was good for me. Remember last week I had a lot of a lot of ranging market for gold, and I had price going to like 2 hour, 3 hour, coming back to break even, 2 hour, 3 hour, coming back to stop loss. So it was just I knew that's not how gold behaves. So even when it happens like that, okay, we take it. But this week was really good. At least I was able to catch one 9 hour trade. Yeah, and I should have been able to catch. I should have caught two, but on Monday I was here and there. I had a work going on in my compound, so I was supervising and all that. So I missed out on that opportunity. Yeah, but that would have given at least a 5 hour. But on Tuesday I was able to catch one that gave me a 9 hour, which I was really happy about. That 9 hour helped me pass my phase one and my phase two challenge. Yes, so that really looked good. On Wednesday, yeah, Wednesday was can't really remember what happened on Wednesday again, but I'll share all that. I think for now I should go into my FundedNext account and show you how it's going down there. Alright guys, so I'm here in my FundedNext account, and if I scroll down, I'll see I have four accounts. Last week I had five. Yes, so I have four because my second FundedNext 25k, my second funded 25k account is still pending. Yeah, I think it's taking too long, but I hope it comes quick. So yeah, so I will have two funded 25k accounts, one funded 5K account and two challenge 25K accounts, one in phase 2 and the other in phase 1. So I think everything is looking good at the moment. Yes, so let me show you my payouts. Okay, so now I've received a total of $2,409 in payouts from FundedNext, and my biggest payout was that of this week that just passed, and you can see the date here. It was on 12th of November. Yeah, 12th of November is just 3 days ago, and here you see disbursed 905. That's the payout from my trade, and after profit share, of course, because I made 1,130 something or so. Yeah, so and this is my refund fee. That's the amount I used to purchase this 25K account, so giving back to me to make a total of 1,100 and something dollars in payouts. Yes, so okay, so that's it. Here you will also see that if you look at this date here, 12th of November, you see that I have $300 and $187. These are payouts from my challenge phase, 15% profit share, but I'm not eligible for that yet. As you see, not eligible. And that's because I've not made up to 10% on my funded account yet, which I hope that I do in the coming week, so that I can taste some of this free money, as I always refer to them. Alright, so that's it. Then if I go to my certificates, you will also see a confirmation that I got this payout, and this is my 25K account, funded account. So if I go to view certificates, you will see that I've been awarded a badge called Crown Trader. First of all, so you gotta know what that means, but whatever it means, I think it looks good. It probably means that that's your badge for your first for earning up to 4 figures on FundedNext. Yeah, so I also have another certificate here. Where is it? Okay, I have to scroll down again. Funded 25K account here, view certificate. I also have the payout certificate of $1,066. Of course, it should be more than that, but they removed 30 something dollars or so from my account as 3.5%, which they call disbursement fee or something like that. So it was way more than this, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so that's it for my certificates, and so if I go back to my account, I want to go into my. I think I should go into this funded account, this 25K funded account, and right here you can see that I, the only reason why I just took a very little trade on this account. It says -$8, and that's because one thing I realized about FundedNext is that if you get a funded account and you don't take a trade on it after getting a funded account, your cycle doesn't start to count. You understand? If your cycle doesn't start to count, it means that instead of you having to get your payout in 2 weeks, if you're eligible for payout, you may be getting your payout in 2 weeks plus some days, depending on how much you delay starting your having a trade on your account. So I have to place this very little trade. Yesterday I already missed. I got his account on Wednesday or so, so I should have placed a small trade on the account. I didn't want to do anything on the account on Thursday, because I wasn't sure of the market direction, so I didn't want to take that risk on my funded account. So I didn't open any trade on Thursday. Then on Friday I had to open a very small trade on it, because if I didn't, then it means that I would have to wait extra days. I don't know how the best to put that, but that's it. So, but now it says my payout eligible date is 29th of this month, which is the end of the month. So I have this coming week and next coming week to make a withdrawable profit from this account. So that's it for this funded account. I'll quickly go into my trading view so I can at least spend some time there showing you trades I took and how I trade in general. Alright guys, so this is my trading view account, and Okay, this is Wednesday. Okay, this is where the week started on Monday. Okay, this is last week. Remember I showed this history last week. I showed you that I struggled last week because market was just going up and coming down. And on Friday, this is a trade I should have won, but because of this uncertainty, I closed the market at almost break even, and it ended up going up in my direction. This trade would have crossed my phase two account of last week, but that's okay. And that's why you have to let go of these things quickly so that you can catch the next opportunity when it presents itself. Okay, so this is Monday. This is Monday, so this is where the trading week starts. And just as you can see, after all this nonsense that happened within the week, on Sunday morning, the market just started to rally, and I was awake this morning, but I just didn't want to place any risk on the table as early as this so that I don't start the day in negative, so I just let it go. Then this is 8 a.m. This is around 8 a.m. in the morning, and I didn't really see an opportunity to take a trade here because there was no pullback. Remember, I always say that there must be a pullback before I trade. If there's no pullback, I'm not trading. If you go back to my past trade, you always see that I trade after pullback. So this is one push upwards. There's a pullback. I got my entry around here. If you go back again, you will see that even these losses I took, there's a pullback. So this is one push down and there's a pullback, I take my trade. This is one push up, there's a pullback, I take my trade. Look at this here too. So there's a push down, there's a pullback to this region, I take my trade. So I always trade after pullbacks. So and that's the reason why I couldn't get any opportunity around here this Monday morning. But you can see when the push happened that broke above this level, there's a pullback. This is a trade I should have taken, but I was unavailable at this moment, so I just put this here to see my missed opportunity. Yeah, I was unavailable at this moment, and that's why I didn't take this trade, and it went well in my direction. So yeah, this should have been another opportunity. This is Tuesday, but I don't know why I didn't consider this because, like I always say, I want to see a push and a break of structure. Then on pullback, I take my trade. So there's this push and break. Then there's this pullback. Then I should have taken a trade here, but I don't know. I don't know. I think I was at work on Tuesday. Yeah, I was at work on Tuesday, and this is around my closing hours. This is 4:35. This is around my closing hours, so I think that's the reason why I couldn't take this trade. But I think it's actually good that I didn't take the trade because if I took it, then probably it would have come back and taken me out at break even because it didn't break above the structure. And I know myself, I wouldn't have closed at this level. I wouldn't have. So I think it's still good that I was unavailable to take this trade because then probably I've come out at break even. Yeah, it won't may not have hit my stop loss if I had left it. Yeah, but I definitely would have come out at break even. And maybe that would have made me miss this opportunity because then I'll now be dilly-dallying, I'll be slowing down on taking the next move. Yeah, but on Wednesday morning I was active on Wednesday morning, and I was able to take this trade as early as 7:30 in the morning, and you can see it was a very beautiful trade. We went for as much as 10 hour, yeah, but I closed at 8 9 hour because I didn't want any disappointment. I didn't want any deep pullback to occur on this trade. And I think I was also watching out for activities at this far end. Let me see. I think I was watching out for activities around here as well, which is also the reason why I came out at 9 hour. Although at this point I had crossed my phase two challenge. I have crossed one of my phase one challenge as well. So there was no point staying in the market. So um I just closed it somewhere around there. Yeah, so then on Thursday was when the negative part of trading for me started. You know, that's why you should always be prepared. You make money, you lose money, so don't just stay fixed at thinking you will always make money. Yeah, so on Thursday, by the way, this trade I would have taken on my foreign account if this was not the day that I was to get my payout. So this was my last trading day, and that was the reason why I couldn't take it. I wouldn't have taken it on my foreign account though because Remember, I can't copy trade a funded and a challenge account on FundedNext. Yeah, but I also would have taken a secure payout and I didn't want to put that money at risk. But if I had gotten my payout on, let's assume on Tuesday, and I had a fresh account, I had my account reset on Wednesday, definitely I would have taken this trade. But it's all good. More will come. Yeah. So and if you look here, you would see that this is Thursday, and I had this break of this level here. So there's this pullback, and I took my trade, but this time around, I think the market was already very bullish, so we had to do a retracement, and I came out at break even, and I think I took a loss too. So it was just a very messy Thursday for me, and I think this is where the market decided I was going to change direction. And so on Friday, I should have been a seller. I should have been selling, but I wasn't so certain about the market. I actually took a trade here for buy, and I think I took it from around here. I don't know why I don't have it here. I think I took it somewhere around here. Yeah, I had a buy here, and oh, sorry, this is sell. So I had a buy here. See, even my mind is telling me I should have sold there. So I had a buy here, and this one just ran through my stop loss, and I shouldn't have been buying here, guys, because I should have been selling, but just because of that subtle mindset of gold being on this bullish run, that's the only reason why I thought to buy here. I should have been a seller, because if you look from this market structure, you see that the direction had changed. Market had broken below this level. Yeah, maybe I should use a marker. The market had broken below this level. You understand? So it's broken below it, and this is a retest. I remember I always enter at the back of it at pullbacks. So this is a very good area for market to pull back to. So I should have been a seller. And if I had sold this day, it would have been a very beautiful trade. But it's okay. And the reason, one of the reason why I was still trying to buy is, if you look here as well, you can also assume that, that's why I said sometimes gold, you just accept your loss when it comes and take your win when it comes. So if you look here, you will see that the market was pushing up, then it couldn't go past here. It now broke below this level. So your instinct, looking at what happened here and what happened here, your instinct could have told you that this market would start to sell. So when it pulls back to this level, you now sell. But you can see what happens. It breaks this level and just keeps on buying. So that's how gold behaves sometimes. Sometimes you think he wants to start selling and he just takes everybody's stop loss and start buying. So I thought that was the same thing that was going to happen here. Maybe it was just going to pretend like it has broken and people will start selling here. And then when the market comes back here, then from here, boom, it just starts pushing up again. Yeah, but that wasn't the case this time. It was a genuine sell. And so I had to take a couple of losses on this, on my challenge accounts, though I had not started trading my funded account at this point. All right, so that's how my week went. I've spent some time on analysis today, so you can understand how I trade. But if you are still unsure, if you still have some doubts, I have one of my previous videos where I really dive deep into how I pick my entries, and I will link that video up here. So if you are still here by this time, then you should check out that video and see how I, precisely how I take my entries and all that. So this is now what 1 hour looks like. Where's Monday? This is Monday, so this is where my week started, and these are the trades I took, and this is this is what happened last week. So you can see how, compare what this week to this week. So it was very clear direction, and so we could make our money. Yeah, so that's it. And so looking at next week, do I really know what's going to happen next week? Okay, let's see. Let me try. Let me try. So we have this bullish run. So, and the market has done a pullback to this level, taking liquidity around here, breaking this level, and taking all the stop losses from people that are long traders from this level. Then it started to rally again, and I really thought that this rally was going to just keep on going, and that's why I kept on trying to buy to break this high. Yeah, but that's not the case right now. So I don't really know. I don't really know, to be honest. Yeah, but I think that the market will still continue to buy, and that's because if you look this level, this is like an area of a ranging area, and most of these areas, market always use them as support levels. So yeah, so market always use them as support levels, and if you look at this move upwards, let me see how best I can draw it. If you look at this move upwards, there are a lot of, oh sorry, this is getting messy. So there are a lot of stop losses or liquidity, as people will call them, around here, and you can see the market has gone down there to clear all those areas, and it also hits this area of support. Maybe not hit it quite alright, but if you draw precise lines, then you could label it a hit. So because this is the highest point of this level, so if I let me see if I can put a box here. So if I draw this box around here, so you can see that the market actually touched. Oh, sorry. I hope you guys can still see this. You can see that the market actually touched this region. So that's, it doesn't have to go deep into the region. So it just touched it, and you can see a strong rejection as well after touching it. So my gut instincts tell me that this market would start to buy from here coming next week. So I will still be looking at buy opportunities from next week, and this time we would expect that you just go on and completely destroy this high. So I'll be looking at market buying to these highs and just probably continuing his rally. So I hope that's how it plays out. This is a pullback. Remember, I always enter at the back of pullbacks. So, and I would call this a pullback that has happened. So, and then you can continue to buy going into next week. So that's how I traded this week, and that's my view for next week. I hope that's really clear, and that's all I have for this video. So that's it. It was a really good week for me. I'm really happy, not just because I got my first 4-figure payout, but just also because I've been able to stay consistent for a long time now. I had this very down period within the midpoint of this year, between March, April up till July, where I got zero payout from trading. It was a very um, trying period for me, but I was able to pass through, and now I'm back consistent again. Since August, I've been securing payouts. August, September, October, November. That's 4 months I've been securing payouts upon payouts, and that shows that my consistency level is back. So that really gives me joy, and that's the reality of trading as well. You can't always win. You can't always want to be profitable. There are times when you go through a period of losing streaks. It can be as much as a month, 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, but you just still have to stay strong and also rely on your other sources of income, because it really helps you take your mind off that negative part of trading. But once you bounce back, things start going well. You recoup all your losses, you save some more money, you get some more investments, and you just keep on living your best life. All right, so that's it. If you enjoy my content, if you want to see more of what I do, please like, please share with your friends, and please subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.